everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hi, my name is Maya. Today is going to be it's revolving pregnancy, but it's kind of different. I've never seen a video like I'm doing right now, and I thought this would be kind of a good video to film because, like I said, I never see anybody, especially my age, do videos like this. So I think it would be really good, especially I would have definitely liked to know and have one of these videos I could have watched before I had to go. So today's video is going to be what what to expect at doctor's appointments / sonograms, and just what you can do to kind of like prepare yourself, or like if you have bad anxiety and stuff like that. This video can also help with that. So yeah, let's get right on with the video. Currently I've had, I think it's either 3 or 4 doctor's appointments and 1 sonogram. In my 14-week update that I'm going to be filming by the end of the week, I will show you guys all of these sonograms that I have to show, which is only 2. So the reason that I thought about filming this video is because when I kind of like watch like these teens who are my age who are pregnant, they would never film videos on what to expect going to doctor's appointments or what goes on at doctor's appointments. And it's not like there's really anything that's like too personal, I feel, that happens at doctor's appointments. Like right now, especially in early pregnancy, my hair is a mess, I'm sorry. So I thought I would just kind of like sit down and tell you guys kind of like what goes on at my doctor's appointments and what happened at my sonogram and all that kind of stuff. Just so like if you are a teen who is pregnant, you can kind of like know ahead of time what's kind of like going to happen at doctor's appointments. So you don't go into it like blindsided and all nervous and be like, oh my god, what are they going to do to me? Because that's definitely how I felt. I did not know a single thing that was going to happen at my doctor's appointments. So I was super duper nervous. I still get kind of nervous for my doctor's appointments, but that's just because I'm like, oh, I hope the baby's healthy, I hope the baby's okay, and all that stuff. So yeah, let's get on with what happened at my first appointment. At my first doctor's appointment, it was kind of like quick and simple. It wasn't too much. Unfortunately for me, the father of my child was not there with me on my first appointment, which was kind of more that kind of like yanked up my anxiety and stuff, because he was the one that was supposed to go back with me and all of that. But that's okay. I'm not mad at him I wasn't mad at him really to begin with. I was just a little bit disappointed because I really wanted him there, but he does go to every other one that I go to now, which I'm very happy about. So at my first appointment, basically all they did with me was ask me a bunch of questions. They asked like my birthday, how old I was, how I was feeling, any symptoms that I had, like how I found out I was pregnant and all of that kind of stuff. So they just asked me a bunch of like personal questions, normal questions, just stuff like that, because I was not in their system at all. So I obviously had to go through the entire thing over again. Even if I was in their system as like them being like my primary doctor, I'm pretty sure I would have had to go through and do it all over again, because the doctor's office that I go to, half of it is for pregnancy, and then the other side is for like normal doctor visits. Primary doctor, that's what I'm trying to talk about. Thinking prenatal for some reason, I don't know. So I obviously go to the pregnancy side all the time. I don't go to primary doctor, but my child will be going to the same doctor's office because I really do like it there. And they are all super duper nice, and they really take how you feel into consideration, and they make sure that you're comfortable and all of that fun stuff. So basically, like I said, they asked me a bunch of questions. They gave me the book that I talk to you guys about all the time, what to expect when you're expecting, That's what my nurse gave me. I met my nurse. Her name is Scarlett. So that's who gave me all of this, and that's who asked me all these questions. Now, I did not meet my doctor on my first appointment. I met my doctor on my second appointment, which I will get into then. So the last thing that they did, well, when I first walked in, they took my weight because they wanted to know how much I weighed, obviously. So they did all that. They had me try to pee in a cup. Now, make sure if you are a new teen who has not gone to the doctors yet, please make sure that you do have to go to the bathroom before you get there. Because if you don't have to pee, it makes it harder on them, and they will make you sit there and drink water. Another thing is that every single doctor's appointment that you go to, you're going to have to pee for them. This is one thing I definitely did not know about. So my first doctor's appointment rolled around, and I had to sit there and drink like 4 or 5 cups of water because I didn't have to pee at all. I'm a really hard person to go to the bathroom, especially if I'm nervous or scared. My bladder is just like, no. So the last thing that they did at the first appointment was draw my blood, which I'm going to say this was like the most scariest thing for me. I know it's not a big deal or anything, but this was my first time having blood drawn ever. So, and I'm terrified of needles, so it's really a big deal for me. So if I don't have to have anything done to me, I'd rather have nothing done to me. So that's basically all that happened in my first doctor's appointment. At my second doctor's appointment, like I said, the father was with me, so I was a little bit less nervous. Again, I had to go pee in a cup for them so that they can test everything to make sure that everything is alright. They weighed me again. They will weigh you again at every single doctor's appointment to see if you lost or gained weight. Recently, I have lost weight, which is normal around the first trimester into your second trimester, so I'm not too concerned. That was the one thing I was really concerned about because in my 12 to 13 week update, I told you guys I went to the doctors, and I'm pretty sure I told you guys that I lost 5 pounds. That really worried me because I didn't know that it was okay to lose weight. I thought something was severely wrong with my baby and everything, so when my doctor's appointment came around, I was really nervous. So I was glad to hear that it was normal to lose weight. At that doctor's appointment, I had my blood pressure done, had my temperature done, and all that stuff that you would get if you went to I think they probably do it at the hospital, or if you went to a place where you would get checked up if you have if you have a bad cough or cold, or you have a sore throat and you want to make sure you get checked for strep. Where I go is convenient care, so I don't know what's around the world or anything, but that's what I go to because I don't go to my primary doctor for that kind of stuff. I just go to a different place. That's what they do. For my doctor's appointment, they have not drawn any more blood at all for me. So that's good. Every time I go, I'm like, they're gonna draw blood. But I don't really care anymore. It's not a big deal. At my second doctor's appointment, I was 10 to 12 weeks. So, she tried to listen for the heartbeat, which my child was being super duper stubborn. She said that it was hard to kind of hear the heartbeat around that time, so she wasn't surprised with what kind of information she got. She couldn't say how fast or what the heartbeat was or anything, so we did just get little glimpse of the heartbeat. So I'm pretty sure this is my third doctor's appointment because I don't remember if this was my fourth. I don't remember my third. So my fourth doctor's appointment, which was today, the day I'm filming this video. At this doctor's appointment, they weighed me, they had me pee, they did my blood pressure, temperature, all of that kind of stuff. They also ask you a bunch of questions each time, about depression, anxiety, all those kind of things, how you're feeling. And they ask if you have felt the baby move, or if you felt kicks. They talk to you about things that could be coming up in the weeks up to your next appointment. And then she also listened for the baby's heartbeat, which I did get to hear today. I also have a video which I will include into this video for you guys to hear. What else? Then she asked if there was anything else, like if I had any questions, if the father had any questions, and there are none. So, I'm now going to move away from doctor's appointments and tell you guys what happens at sonograms. You do have to have a pretty full bladder, because I don't know why you have to have a full bladder. I just know that I had to have a full bladder to go. I think it helps, like, so that you can see the baby a little bit better. So when you go I go to the hospital, like my local hospital for my sonograms. I go get checked in, they get me in, and then when I go sign in at the registry area, you wait for them to call you back. When you call them back, I had 3 people in the room. That was my mom, the father of my child, and his mom, plus me. So they sit you down on the table, and they lay you back, and they put a towel around your pants so that you don't get any of, like, the gel on you. And they basically just use the same kind of like thing that they use for the heartbeat, but this one is to see the baby, like the inside of your belly, so you can see your baby. I have sonogram pictures, but unfortunately the pictures that they gave us aren't super duper clear like they were on the screen. Like, you could kind of more tell what the baby looked like on the screen than the pictures that they gave us. The pictures that they gave us kind of just look like nothing, so it's really hard to tell. At this sonogram, unfortunately, the baby was being very, very stubborn. The baby was face down, curled up in a ball, so we really couldn't get any like face features or anything like that. So we are hoping by the next sonogram that we will be able to tell the gender, so I will do a big gender reveal video so that you guys all know. So that is basically what happens at a sonogram. They just look at the baby and they take a bunch of pictures and like measure things to make sure the baby is growing good and make sure the baby looks healthy. And they just send all that information over to the doctor, my doctor, and they will send it over to your doctor too. But that's basically it. After that, you just go home. They'll give you your pictures right then and there. And you'll just go home and you can keep the pictures. So I got 2 pictures at my first sonogram. I got one of like the full body and then one of the face, which both I said was really hard to see anything in it because the baby is still really small. And again, she didn't really do too good of a job of taking pictures. I'm not gonna blame her in any way. My child was being really stubborn, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. I really hope this guys helped some of you guys out there if you are teens who are pregnant. I hope this helped that you guys know now what to expect going to doctor's appointments and sonograms, and now I hope that also you're not too nervous about going, because I definitely know I was so nervous to go because I had no idea what to expect. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe and let me know what you guys want to see, because I'm kind of running out of ideas, even though I haven't done a lot of videos, but I'll think of something. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Hi guys, so I'm editing right now, and I realized that when I was editing, I can't really figure out where the place is for where I was going to put in the video of the heartbeat being heard, so I'm just going to put it in right here at the end for you guys so that I know that I put it in. So throughout the video you probably heard me say that I was going to put it somewhere, but it's here instead, so I know I probably should figure out where it goes, but it's here, it's in the video, so I made sure I put it in. So here it is.
Your baby's heart rate from 160 with music, and I'm doing it.